20 Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And this is the adorable little exorcist kitty, Zeno Asagiri. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Ruirui Senki, Chapter 1. But before I get into this live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little exorcist kitty, and this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, first off, I'm hoping this isn't my first and only live reaction for this series, because, man, it's not looking good for me and the kitty. No, things don't change. We will probably be homeless by the end of the month. But, of course, the other thing we got to mention here is that, like the rest of the Western manga community, we are not going to use Viz Media's horrible English localization title. No, we will be using the actual title of this series, which is Ruirui Senki. But anyways, I'm going into this series for the most part blind. I have seen, obviously, the color page for it, and seen like images of characters, and I'm just like, they look very familiar. I'm hoping this is not going to be generic. I really hope it's not going to have a clusterfuck of an identity crisis, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us today. Front and back, light and dark. Where there is light, there is shadow. Aligned with the shape of a shadow, it exists in our world too. Whoa, this is beautiful. And yes, I say this shit all the time too. I literally just said this in my AO No Exorcist live reaction as well. I'm telling you, this is the color spread I saw on Twitter. And this, by the way, this chapter is titled Layer of Shadows. I saw this color spread on Twitter. I'm like, dude, some of these characters, man, they look familiar. One of them, the character with glasses, he looks like someone from Tomodachi Game. He does. And it's driving me nuts. And then the main character looks like Krollo. He freaking does, man. Tick, tick, tick. 5. Tick. That was close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Why? Wait. Hold on a second. Bro looks very familiar. The school day begins at 9:10, even for upperclassmen like you. I would have made it if you hadn't closed the gate. I will not entertain excuses. Please, I'll affect my report card. It is a student's duty to uphold school rules. Thus, it would be unfair to those who do uphold school rules to go easy on those who do not. And this is more Ruirui High School Public Morals Committee Vice Chairman, first year Yayoi Asakaze. And you know what? Motherfucker, Yayoi is a young exorcist in freaking Dark Gathering, which I cover on this channel. And I will forgive no manner of injustice or unfairness. Okay, this is some tenure realness, and oh my god, I've seen this. This is gonna bother me. And dude, okay, Yayoi is straight up giving Tenji from Tomodachi Game, and this other guy here is giving. Part of me wants to say it's kind of giving Makoto from Tomodachi Game, but I feel like he's giving someone else from the eyes just give me AO No Exorcist, man. And oh what was the other one I was thinking of? It's Komodo Jian as well. Man, this is the identity crisis, man. It's here. The personality is very much Zenetsu, though. Justice Man? Ever heard of him? Yayoi Asakaze. He's pretty famous around here. Apparently, since his grandfather was a Dude! What? Dude! This is straight up Tenji! This is Tenji! Apparently, since his grandfather was a policeman, he's received awards for helping people at every opportunity since he was little. Jeez. And because he's been acting like a proud enforcer of justice since he joined our school, he earned the nickname Justice Man. Dude, this sounds like Tenji! This freaking does! But, you know, our school's kind of lenient when it comes to rules, right? Which makes it pretty much just a pain in the butt. Dude, morning duty's complete. Huh? What? He jumped over the gate. There's no one here. Maybe I'm the first to arrive. Still not dry. Oh, well, what you? Stop, huh? Oh my god. But please introduce yourself to everyone. My name's Ayoba Kuromori. I came to this high school to train. Once I finish my training, I intend to vacate the premises, so don't worry about me too much. We got a, please give him a round of applause. We got a real weirdo this time. Oh, okay then, Kuromori, your seat will be... May I ask one question first? Here we go. Kuromori, would you explain why you're wet? Don't you think it's a bit thoughtless to be late on your first day after transferring to our school, and on top of that, to introduce yourself to us while wearing a swimsuit? Here we go. According to the grooming stipulations outlined in Article 13 of this high school's handbook, students must adopt appropriate grooming as necessary for school life. With that in mind, can you truly say from the bottom of your heart that your outfit is appropriate? Called it. Yep, called it. Huh? Whoa! Oops. What? He jumped in without any hesitation. I was so surprised. It was because he put his life on the line to help someone? But what about those piercings and that tattoo? Harsh. Oh, these? I can't take them off for personal reasons. Sorry. Oh my god, okay. I think I know who he looks like now. It took me a minute, but I think I know who he looks like. Yeah, okay. Now I know what he's giving me. He's giving me like a mixture of Sound Sonic from One Punch Man meets oh my god, meets Kokichi from Jujutsu Kaisen. That meets Chrollo. That's what he's giving. That's who this is. That he is a mixture of, he is Chrollo meets Kokichi meets Speed of Sound Sonic. That's who this motherfucker is. As soon as I saw the top knot, I was like, wait a minute. That's who he's giving. Let me know what you guys think. And to an extent, you can make the argument that he kind of looks like Tanjiro when he had his ponytail as well. But yeah, that's what he's kind of giving. And this isn't a tattoo. Actually, you could make the argument he kind of looks like Yato from Noragami as well. But, ooh, he kind of does now that I think about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And this isn't a tattoo. It's a mark I bear for a noble reason. So please don't worry about it. So please don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it, everyone. Okay. What? Hey, why do you keep following me around? Why? I'm simply monitoring you, Kuromori. Monitoring? This world of ours revolves around rules and balance, and I think the same is true for our smaller world school. Don't forget that you'll also be a student here from this day forward. In order for us to be correct, we must respect the rules and govern ourselves. Oof, don't just suddenly climb a tree, Aoba Kuromori. This is a school, not your garden. Fuyuno-sensei? Oh, Asakaze, is something wrong? My purse is up in the tree. How? Oh my god, did you see her face? Huh? Here, Sensei. Thank you, Kuromori. you talking about again? About being correct. Oh, right. I don't think what you believe in is wrong, Asakaze. Everyone should look out for others, but I can't lie to myself either. To avoid regret, I have to walk my own path, even if it may be outside of this world. What? No, listen to me. A hollow. A hollow? What is this, bleach? Wait, I'm not finished talking to you yet. How about Kuromori? He may be the most suspicious person I've ever encountered. If I ignore him and he continues to disrupt public morals as he pleases, he'll surely cause this school's bounds to crumble. To prevent that from happening, I'll have to exhaustively monitor all of his actions, the art room, and rectify him. Stop right there, Kuro. Huh? Why? I can't draw well. Why? I can't draw well. What? Asakaze? No, don't tell me you slipped through the human ward. Why is it only me? Okay, now I gotta read this again. I'm sorry. Asakaze, no, don't tell me you slipped through the human ward. What is this? If only she doesn't exist. Kuromori, what are you doing to that girl? Well, doesn't this look suspect? Huh? Who are you? Crap. And who might you be? Grandma, your grandmother? Man, this place is dangerous. I can't really believe... Oh my god, is this trying to be Danadan now? Yeah, this is kind of trying to be Danadan. I can't really believe it myself, but this is a den of evil spirits. You should get out of here as soon as possible. You should get out of here as soon as possible. Oh, I see, you have predisposition. Predisposition? Whoa! This isn't a den of evil spirits, boy. It's another world hollow that's opened up in the material plane. A den of otherworldly creatures known as threads. Wait a minute. This definitely sounds like Bleach. This sounds like Phantom Seer, which was already a clusterfuck of an identity crisis. Oh god. Yeah. Those are threads. They gather together and wrap themselves around the shadows in people's hearts and take form. Wait a minute. Where else have we seen this? I swear I've seen this somewhere else before. Hurry up and finish before the shadow turns into something. Okay, forget about public morals. Finding what I'm seeing now is beyond injustice. Dude! I'm telling you, this motherfucker is Tenji! That is Tenji! And you know what? That is freaking Tenji! I can't! Can't with this shit, man! Thanks, Grandma. You saved me. Making an old lady like me deliver what you forgot time after time. Making an old lady like me deliver what you forgot time after time. What's your problem, huh? I can't stand to be away from me for 1 minute. Is that it? I'm sorry. You're going to break my neck open. Listen up and don't forget it. These hollows will continue to open up every so often, and they're only one part of the calamity after all. Wait, calamity? Hold on! No, this isn't something we've seen at Dark Gathering, right? No, Dark Gathering is, they're ghosts, so they're dead. We've seen something like similar to this in Ghostbuster Osamu, but Ghostbuster Osamu, they were geeks. Let's just keep going here. Morbi City has become a beacon for the other world. I know, Grandma, that's why I came here. Okay, now I know what this is giving. This is giving very much toilet-bound Hanako-kun. That's... seriously! Yo, you awake now? I have a request, ma'am. From this point on... And yeah, Dan does it too, to an extent. From this point on, whenever Kuromori's actions go over the line, please allow me to deliver a rectifying chop. Sure. Ow, rectifying chop! This is so stupid. You're the one who rolled onto me while you were asleep. Wait, you're the one who rolled onto me while you were asleep. It all started with your selfish behavior. Where are we? My house, an antique shop with a shady history. But what about that girl in the art room? Relax, she's being taken care of by an expert. I see. Oh no, your stuff's still back at school, Asakaze. Well then, please excuse me. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused. People cast shadows over their heart. Strong passion and negative thoughts. Those shadows of the heart are what the threads latch onto. Then they take form and become kasane. Kasane, you should have seen the shadows beneath the surface of the water. Well, it's up to you to decide whether or not you believe me, of course. I believe you. I have no evidence or logic with which to deny the things I just saw, after all. It's vexing that those things exist, but it has nothing to do with me. I feel like I know we've seen similar shit to this. I mean, obviously, we've seen it in Fandom SEER for sure. And as I said, that was just a clusterfuck of an identity crisis for real. I can't do anything, but that was still something that happened at school. As a member of the Public Morals Committee, Grandfather, you're a hero who upholds justice, right? No, I'm not. What? I just protect people who follow the rules. I'm only a policeman. A car ignored the light and went speeding through the intersection, hitting Asakaze as he protected an elementary student. She escaped the incident without harm, it seems. Justice isn't fair, ain't that the truth? But I still wanted to be like my grandfather. I thought that if I could follow the rules like my grandfather did within my little worlds, that guy, he just loves the self-satisfaction he gets from rubbing justice in everyone else's faces. Again, this is Tamagotchi gave it a nutshell. Fucking, God damn it! Why? He's a hypocrite, such a pest. Like my grandfather. You want to be like me? Don't bother. Why not? I died in the wool workaholic. I don't follow. You're stubborn, so it's easy for you to get tunnel vision. You're going to run into situations where rules can't fix anything, but listen carefully, Yayoi. No matter what situation you're in, and you always need to do the right thing. What should I do? Are you okay? It was just supposed to be a little joke. We know that Fiona never gets mad, you know. So you did steal her purse? It was just supposed to be a joke. But when you went to her office to say sorry, something felt weird. But when I went to her office to say sorry, something felt weird, like something unseen was there. Well, you know you shouldn't have done that. Well, you're hurting me. You did something bad. Well, are you sorry yet? Fiona-sensei. Asakaze. That thing isn't Fiona-sensei. This feeling. I was never good at getting angry, yet I still thought I could guide students for some reason. Are you okay? Now, though, I finally figured out what I need to do. I need to punch their bodies, not their hearts. Why are you... That's what happens when shadows of the heart take form? I can't overlook the fact that she took advantage of your kindness and harassed you in an egregious manner, but if the guidance of yours is not coming from the heart, then I cannot turn a blind eye to you either, Fiona-sensei. This is Tokyo Underworld shit! For real, this is some Tokyo Underworld shit! We literally saw this in the first chapter of Tokyo Underworld. This is my justice. You're always working hard for the sake of justice too, aren't you, Asakaze? Well, this is my justice. Again, Tomodachi Game said it best. Justice, if you fight just straight in the name of justice, it will eventually turn into villainy. We're the same. I'm not anyone special. I'm not doing this for justice. I don't believe in justice. There exist as many brands of justice. Thank you. There exist as many brands of justice as there are people, and any one of them, any one of those could seem unfair to someone else at the time, at any time. I just want to protect people who are trying to do the right thing. I want to protect them from unfairness and injustice, even if it gets you killed. Kuromori, Asakaze, you liar. Didn't you just say this has nothing to do with you? Yet here you are trying to help all on your own. Shut up! Is that a Kasane? Yeah. What happened to Fiona-sensei? Her body and mind have been taken over. That black mask is proof. Dude, this is literally freaking Tokyo Underworld. This is Tokyo Underworld, period. You literally... Oh my god. This shit is straight out of Tokyo Underworld. The only difference is that you don't have the person, you don't have the teacher saying the ritual and killing and committing suicide and taking the kids with them down to the actual, Tokyo Underworld. Dude, this manga is a watered down version of Tokyo Underworld. That's what this is. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is trying to be Tokyo Underworld. Straight up. This is straight up trying to be Tokyo Underworld. That black mask is proof. Kasane can fester in humans who don't have any resistance against it. Dude, there's humans that want to be it because they couldn't. Dude, this is like that fucking teacher, the teacher in freaking Tokyo Underworld. That's how it started. Because he was getting bullied. He basically got destroyed on social media, and that was the final straw. And he drove a bus off the bridge, basically, and they got into Tokyo Underworld. He became an executioner. The students became something called the guilty, and that's how it all began. And motherfucker, this mask right here, the mask that the executioners wear, literally has a very much a similar symbol to this. Oh my god. Dude, this is Tokyo Underworld. This is totally Tokyo Underworld. Let me read this. That black mask is proof. Kasane can fester in humans who don't have any resistance against it. The other difference is with Tokyo Underworld, and you can make the argument with Tokyo Underworld that what we just had in recently is that these could also be half executioners as well. Because with executioners, they transform into historical figures. And they do so basically willingly because I feel like this is a mix. This leans, this leans more towards like the medium. I feel like this does lean more towards like the half executioner side of the spectrum. Yeah, that feels more correct. Because they don't look like historical figures. They look more like monsters. Especially with when it says this right here. Kasane can fester in humans who don't have any resistance to it. Or resistance against it, and a power they never asked for goes berserk of its own accord. Yeah, and that's what it is with the half executioners. That power was kind of forced upon them, and they go berserk. Anyways, God, I love that. I fucking love that manga. And I actually got, speaking of Tokyo Underworld, I actually interviewed the mangaka. Sakaki is such a sweetheart. Kuromori, can't you deal with this like you did back at school? Threads can be bound, but not once they've transformed into Kasane, Asakaze. Take the girl and run. But you're in danger too. Woo! Now that's interesting. Now that she's turned into an Asakaze, she can't turn back. Or not Asakaze. Now that she's transformed into a full-on Kasane, she can't turn back. Again, it's the same thing with the half executioner. She cannot turn back. No, technically executioners can't, like full on executioners can't turn back either. Um, yeah, they do have consciousness though. That's why I'm like, this is definitely a half executioner realness. Oh yeah, this is half executioner for real. I'm technically an expert here, okay? You don't need to worry about me. Sorry, hey, I'm technically an expert here, okay? You don't need to worry about me. Sorry, that was over the line. Oh, I see. Even in times like this, you're still worrying about others, huh? You've really picked an unprofitable way to live your life, Asakaze, and you're awkward to boot, but that's probably also your strength. Yoba Kuramori, why don't you hesitate? Yoba, I couldn't protect the person I needed to protect. I couldn't stop the person I needed to stop. Atonement. Atonement is childish if you ask me, but I made my decision. I'm never going to forgive myself. Handcuffs? More importantly, what's this overwhelming pressure? I can't forgive myself, so I won't suffer any more defeats. I can't forgive myself, so I'll swallow all my hatred and regret. Dude, come on. Kuromori, if I want to fulfill my purpose, I don't have time to hesitate. Unmasking jutsu. Dude, we're literally doing unmasking of freaking half executioners in Tokyo Underworld right now, for real. What is that? Stop hindering my guidance. It hurts. Someone get me out of here. My blade doesn't slay people. It slays only Kasane. Dude, you know what? The other thing that I just realized it's kind of giving, and I'm very curious what you guys think, in a way. It kind of is similar. It kind of is like with Trojan X with Berserk, and maybe to an extent Togenaki with Berserker mode. / Chaos mode. Kind of is given that too. Then I rip off all their layers and destroy them. Elimination. Kuromori's power is not of this world, but he slaved Fuyuno-sensei for the sake of this world. The next day, the girls said they wanted to apologize, so I let them in. They were really sorry. Apparently they made up with Fuyuno-sensei, though. None of them remember anything about the Kasane. Hey, what are you so focused on? Nothing that important. Now recruiting, people with layers of darkness. I'll cut it all off for you. What do you think? Now recruiting people with layers of darkness, just as a way to help me train. And if I can make a few bucks while doing it, that's 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's stick these up all over the school today, okay? I'm not letting you do that. Why would anyone respond after reading something like this? I'll cut it all off for you. I'll cut it all off for you? It sounds dangerous, if anything. What? I thought it'd be easy to understand. If that's what you're after, I have a better idea. For example, you really want to help me out, Asakaze? If this phenomenon will continue to endanger the school and those in it, then I can't ignore it, and I can't ignore you either. Even though rules may not actually be able to help in any way at all. Yes, even so, I just want to do the right thing in my world, my own world. Besides, I think this is the decision I need to make to ensure I don't have any regrets. That's not fair. I'm not going to call it that, Viz. No, I'm going to read it the right way. Ruirui Senki will remove the Ruirui from your hearts, from the vaguest of delicate worries to ghosts of paranormal related things. Will slay listen to anything. Okay, this has a lot of shit going on up in here. But man, I feel like this manga is trying to be a lot of things. I've seen people say that this is like a mixture of like, and I agree that it is a mixture of Jujutsu Kaisen and Phantom SEER. I And the characters, man, and also Bleach too. But it really, but it's really in a way kind of giving, especially with how the Kasane look. It's really giving Tokyo Underworld. The Tokyo they look like uh half executioners from Tokyo Underworld. They do. Even though the concept of them is very much like a what an executioner would be, and minus not being a historical figure. But man, man, the thing is that is just killing me is you got it's just the concepts themselves are just so generic. It's just a clusterfuck of an identity crisis. This is definitely Phantom Seer syndrome. Especially the fact that this is basically Phantom Seer, that is not good. When you're getting compared to Phantom Seer already, that is bad. That is screaming axe already. This is not going to last. This manga will not survive. If this manga is already this is basically Phantom Seer. This manga, what? Shueisha, why are you trying to make another Phantom Seer happen? With, let's be real, inferior art to be real. The art is not as good as Phantom Seer's, but this is just another attempt at Phantom Seer. I would say this is a better attempt to do what Phantom Seer was trying to do. I'll give you that. But no. Why can't you do something original? Like, I'm going to give you an example. Look at Tokyo Underworld, okay? What Sakaki is doing with Tokyo Underworld is a fresh take on a death survival game. And what Sakaki told me, what she wanted to do is she wanted to do a death survival game that was like an East meets West kind of thing, and have the villains be based off of like her take on historical figures, and the designs for them are original and they're so cool and I love it so much. Why can't we have like fresh takes on shit? I don't get it. I'm going to say this, where we're getting fresh takes on like the Exorcist genre, for example, as I said with the death game genre, really we're getting that in Jump Plus. Weekly Shonen Jump, I don't know what is going on over there. Outside of like maybe Marshall Master Asami and maybe Two on Ice, we're not getting any fresh takes. We're not getting anything new. I know people are gonna be like, but what about Mama Yu Yu? Mama Yu Yu is basically Versus. It's like a different version of Versus. That's what that is. Kagurabachi is like a wannabe elusive samurai meets Mao. That's what it is. It's very, and then we have I'm going to cover the second chapter of it today, which is Green Green Greens. Green Green Greens is basically, from what I'm seeing, from what I remember, it's robot. It's basically another Robot X Laser Beam. I'm hoping it's not going to be like a blue. Oh God! If it's a golf manga with a twist, I'll be happy with it. I'm just hoping it's not going to be boring. Please don't be boring. I just want oomph from it. Greens need some oomph. But yeah, like the new batches of Weekly Shonen Jump manga have just been so lackluster. And they haven't been surviving because they don't have that extra oomph. I know people are gonna be like, well, what about Kill Blue and New Exorcist? The thing with Kill Blue and why I didn't get into it is because it was just too much. Like I just couldn't do the marriage. I couldn't unsee Garo as Conan. I just couldn't do it. Probably the people that like it in Japan probably could get over it. I just couldn't. In terms of a new Exorcist, it just wasn't for me. I just couldn't get into it. Like I love ecchi, don't get me wrong. I love ecchi series, but like when you have a protagonist that's just so I couldn't get past how meh it was. When it's a mess series, it's a mess series. Now with this series, I'm gonna hopefully I'm still around to cover it. We'll see if it can do what Phantom Seer couldn't do and get and come out of the clusterfuck of an identity crisis and become its own series. I honestly don't see it happening for it. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets the axe at like chapter 20. I really would not be surprised by it. Because it's just so generic. It really is just a generic Exorcist series. It's nothing new. It really isn't. To be fair with Kill Blue, I will say this to be fair with Kill Blue. Kill Blue is a little bit for at least Weekly Shonen Jump. It is something new for the magazine. So I will give it that. And New Exorcist is filling the hole that Ayakashi Triangle left behind. So I will give those two series that. I will give them that. So yeah. But anyways, I am very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. Do you guys think this chapter is going to survive, or do you series is going to survive, or do you think it's going to get the axe like I do? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Ruirui Senki content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.